Hi, this is Cycrene's Boundary, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do prediction field, let me know in the chat. Just a reminder that our show times and all that wonderful stuff is on our website at cycrenesboundary.com. We forgot to do the Discord link. We'll do that later today. So if you're wanting to join us on Discord, wait till the afternoon. That's when we'll get it done. Just the reminder that there's people out there pretending to be me, selling all their wonderful stuff. Always refer to our website. That is where we have everything that we have for sale for us. Okay, so always check with the site before making any large purchases. Let's get into the show today. There's a little bit of a lot of fear mongering within the cryptocurrency market, and one of those fear things is Mount Gox. If you remember way back in the day in 2010 or something like that, when Mount Gox was around, they had a little bit of an oopsie where they had a whole bunch of cryptocurrency stolen on their website. It was really an exchange, really. But with that, many years after, now they're going to be doing the payouts to many of the people that have lost Bitcoin on their website. And the fear mongering is that all this cryptocurrency is going to go flooding into the market, bringing down that price even more. And of course, we got all the other fear mongering. Hopefully, you're buying more Bitcoin at this moment in time as we're having a fire sale. So let's have a look at this particular situation as we move forward, and we're waiting for more people to get onto the chat, asking those wonderful questions. So as I suspected, it's just a bunch of fear mongering. Nothing is going to actually happen with the market because of Mount Gox. It's the fear of Mount Gox, and a lot of people are going to be acting upon that and freak out and all that sort of thing. This is the time when we're going to be, when you got that cash in hand, make sure that you're buying all that Bitcoin at a cheap price. Okay? And that will probably be the next little downturn that we're going to have in the next little while. The fact that Mount Gox is doing the lawyer handling this, it's not going to flood the market, and so the downturn of the market will not be because of Mount Gox's actions. It'll be the fear mongering that happens around the Mount Gox situation. So this is a great indicator that we should have our money on hand, buying up that Bitcoin at a cheap price. And we're going to have at least another 1 to 2 more times of this shenanigans in the next little while before it starts to race up, probably in August, September, somewhere around there. And then the prices are probably going to be skyrocketing. Well, as is if you look at the past of Bitcoin and the market, and after the halving, about 6 to 12 months after the fact, it starts to race up. And we're almost getting into that time period after the April halving. So make sure that you're buying your cryptocurrencies at this particular moment. Not financial advice, of course. You do what you want to do, but this is just general knowledge. Anyone who's been at this for any length of time, that this is the time to buy. Okay, that's what we're doing. Hopefully you're doing it too. So yes, it's going to come down a little bit because of fear mongering. Let's get into the next thing. Somebody asked the question, will the 2024 election skyrocket Bitcoin to $100,000? I do think so, but it's not going to be right away. Okay? We're going to have that moment of uncertainty. Mr. Trump is all for the Bitcoin, and he's going to make United States the big place for Bitcoin mining and alleviating much of the nonsense that the Biden camp is put on top of cryptocurrencies. So he says, and this is going to be where prices will start to jump up because everybody in the United States, it's okay to have Bitcoin. Okay, so let's throw some cards down. Will it get to that $100,000 as soon as Donald Trump gets into office? And I think he will, but there's going to be a whole bunch of more shenanigans before that happens from the establishment. And this is yet another time to buy Bitcoin before this happens. So we'll get to that $100,000. I don't think it's going to get to that $100,000 after the election. Probably not till 2026. I think it's going to be jumping up. So there's always that gap from the thing happening, i.e., Trump getting into the office and doing all that wonderful stuff that he's going to be doing for the United States. And then you always have a little bit of lag time of 6 to 12 months after the fact. Then everything will probably shoot up to about that $100,000. So we're really looking at 2026 when everything is going to really start to go up. I think in 2026 we're going to get to a $250,000 Bitcoin because of most of the things that Donald Trump is going to be putting into place. Because they got to save their bacon. Because the money is not the greatest. And all kinds of other things that I can't really mention on YouTube are going to be happening behind the scenes. So they're going to need something to save them. Okay, the people are going to be excited about that. We got the star card where the people are. And everybody's going to be jumping on top of that. And we're going to have a nice explosion in price, probably 6 to 12 months after Donald Trump gets into office. Okay, let's get into the next thing. As we're waiting for more people, Sundown. Now, this is not the Gordon Lightfoot song, if you remember back in the day. It's all about Joe Biden and his people are asking the question, is he going to give up office? Okay, because he's having a moment, many moments out there. Just something that I'm having a sundown moment. See how he's presenting himself on TV and other social media. That's what the wording that we're going to be using. So let's throw some cards down. Will he go down? Will he step down? Will he be pushed off the podium, as it were? I think the health of this particular situation, they're going to be continuing with Joe Biden for the next little while, just because doing anything else would be even worse. Putting somebody else in place or utilizing Kamala Harris probably will not work, and they're probably going to be losing this next election in 2024. So I think they painted themselves into a corner, which I kind of saw a long time ago. But yeah, they're going to keep him, even though he's not doing so great. And I think they're going to be running with that for the next election. So now it's just the fact that they can try to do all kinds of other wonderful things to try to keep Mr. Joe Biden in power. But I think just remember all the things that they will be doing in the next little while until the election cycle happens is going to be a bunch of nonsense. So don't fall prey to that. I do think they're going to be losing in a big way. Okay. I think we're into the chat. Time for a sip of coffee. If you watched that little video I had on Discord about Winnipeg, a fellow YouTuber on from Canada, Winnipeg. This is Winnipeg. Here's a Timmy's. There's another Timmy's. We're in snow. That's Winnipeg, pretty much. Somebody asked the question, hi, do you see me buying a new car soon? I think prices are going to be coming down. You just got to know where to look, how to look for the secondary markets. It may not be brand new, but a lot of car companies are facing the fact that they got a lot of vehicles on the showroom floor and nobody's buying. So they got all this stock that they got to get rid of. So in order to get rid of that excess stock, they're going to have to basically give it away, especially electric vehicles. So if you're in the market for an electric vehicle in the next little while, probably a good time for that because they're not moving. And for a car dealership to make money, they got to move product. So they got to bring those prices down in a good way. So unfortunately for yourself, I don't see a brand new car, but I do see something a little older. Okay, just like what I was saying, you're going to be finding a nice deal on some vehicle that, because they're not moving, at a good price in the next little while. I do think in about 3-4 months, you're going to be finding something that's pretty good, but not brand new. Almost new, like new, something around that time. Make sure that you haggle with the person. Okay, they're going to want to have top dollar when it's not worth that top dollar, and you can bring that price down. You just got to build up those haggling abilities of yours, which I know you have. Okay, have a mindset of what dollar amount that you want and try to bring them down, and I think that'll work out very, very good for yourself. Okay, so about 3-4 months from now. Which meme between Peace Frog and DJ on ETH do you over 100 times? Peace. Yet another meme coin I've never heard of, and DJ, never heard of. So you're asking the question, which one will 100 times itself in the next little while? Probably the next bull run. Many of the meme coins will go up in a big way, okay? Just because of all the excitement and everybody's excited. Oh, we're going to make lots and lots of money from these meme coins that are crap, okay? But it is a great way of making money, not financial advice, of course. Just know that they're not going to be around forever, okay? Always go into these things knowing they're not going to be surviving years upon years. Okay. The first one, I don't think it's going to be 100 timesing itself. The Peace Frog, I think it's going to be a little shorter than 100 times, but whatever it is, I think it's going to be going up in the next bull run because people like cute little coins. Let's have a look at the other one. DJ, never heard of it. Yes, these coins can make you lots of money, but for the short term. Okay, I think this one is the candidate for the 100 times for what it is right now, and it's going to be lasting a little longer than most other cryptos of its type. And just buy Bitcoin. That's just the way I look at things. Because then selling these meme coins can be a bit of a pain in the ass after the fact, and then you're stuck with a bunch of meme coins that aren't worth anything. So be careful with that. I do think the DJ is going to be a little bit better than the Peace Frog. Okay? Thank you for that. Hello, Andre. Would you be so kind to do a flame rating for me? I can do that. It's a good thing I got some more paper. Oh, I got 2 pieces of paper. So we can do 2. We got more? No? Okay. Primal Cipher. Here we go. Put that energy into the piece of paper, everybody. Everybody who's watching. We got 17 people online right now. Making sure that we put that energy of Primal Cipher into the piece of paper. I'm just having a lot of fun with this today. You take your flame. If you haven't seen one of these before. And you run the piece of paper over that flame, keeping it moving, of course. Okay. One more time around. Spirit saying that's about good. Put out your fire. Now, it's not the clearest. Let's have a look. The first thing that I see is a cartoon head of a cat. You see it? It's almost the whole picture. It's a cartoon cat. Or a dog or something like that. There's the ears. There's the eye. Everything's reversed on camera here. So nose, that sort of thing. Kind of like the old Heathcliff. Remember that cartoon? Heathcliff? Let's see. What was he? He was a scamp. He was an alley cat, basically, if you remember back in the day. I think that it's going to be a particular situation coming up for you where you're going to have to deal with your finances in a bigger way, making sure that you're looking for other vocations to get yourself into. Okay, because there's going to be a moment in time when you're going to be struggling. Okay, and I think that it's either now or going to be coming up very, very soon that you're going to be struggling, kind of like an alley cat, right? That's nothing wrong with that, but making sure that we're not cutting ourselves off from opportunities that may be out there. Okay, don't poo-poo something because it's not the greatest. Always build that foundation that you can work upon for future endeavors. Anything that you see? No? Fourth turn. What do we see? We see it's like a lotus. A closed-up lotus. A rocket. Okay.
Or a pitcher with a handle.
A pitcher with a... What was it? Oh, a pitcher. Like a pouring water type of thing. Fulfillment.
Like a kettle.
Like a kettle. Things are going to be boiling over very, very soon for him. He's going to have to pour out the water very soon. So a point of tension within your personal life. And you're going to have to pour that out and getting rid of that negative energy that you've been building up. And it could be what the lotus is about is being one with the universe and that sort of thing. Meditation, finding your new paths. And then there are some new paths that are going to be coming along for yourself in a big way. Change is always good, as somebody said on a movie. Anything to add?
No.
No? She's like...
No, the cats are fighting.
Oh, the cats are fighting.
Caesar's fighting over his box.
Oh, Caesar's fighting over his new box that he loves. With Domino. What do we got here?
Looks like one of those fish with the light bulbs in the front.
Fish with the light.
You know,
Deep ocean fish. Finding your way in the dark. Right? What do you think?
Smiling dragon head, Cypher says.
A dragon head?
Smiling.
Oh, smiling. Oh, always be careful of smiling dragons. Could be part of going with the smiling dragon idea is that there's somebody around you that you're kind of afraid of, and now they're smiling at you. And then a lot of people will overreact on something like that. I have that kind of situation right now at work. The dragon has no teeth. In my case, I think in your case, he doesn't have the teeth that you think he has. Okay, this is a person that has high level in your life, or you put them there. And you're going to be having to find your way in the dark and getting through this particular situation in a good way. Just be aware of all the things that are around you, all the other opportunities that are around you. Okay? Sometimes we get a little tunnel vision on these things. We have a hard time looking at other things. Okay? And we did that. Like a skull.
Looks like a cartoon character with funny hair.
Cartoon character with funny hair.
And a sad face.
And a sad face.
And a big nose.
Hmm?
And a big nose.
And a big nose.
Like Ernie.
Ernie.
No, Bert.
Bert. Hey, Bert. If you remember Sesame Street. So I think it all goes into one thing about how you're feeling right now. Make sure that you're not stuck in the situation that you find yourself in, and start to look beyond where you are. There's tons of other opportunities that are around you. Okay, and don't get stuck looking at the problem too much. Right? What's the old adage? When you look at something too closely, you're going to get a black eye. When you don't look at something, you're going to get two black eye, right? So don't look too much at something. Try to look around you, be aware of your surroundings, and look for other opportunities that are around you. Okay? And there are some. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Okay? And hopefully everybody learned about flame readings. Okay? Thank you. In the future, the future forecaster said one guy in charge causing loads of black flag events. When will this person and his others be stopped? Why? Don't need them to stop. The only reason that they have power over us is we allow it to happen. Okay? It affects the market. And I'm assuming that's what you're talking about right now. It affects the markets. It affects everything that's around us. And the only reason that it has motion to it is that we react to these things. We put the energy of fear into the thing that they just showed us. Okay? Whatever it is. And we act upon that because everybody's living in fear. When you never ever live in fear. Okay? Because that's the way they control you. The more fear they have in you, the more that they can affect you because you give them your power. Right? So once you stop giving them energy, they will stop. because everything that they're doing, it's like ignoring something, right? Oh no, the Bitcoin price went down. Okay, buy more. You have to switch your thinking around and not live in the fear. Oh my God. Stop that. You have the power. Stop giving your power away to other people, because they're going to say this and they're going to say that. And all that is about controlling you. Okay. And the easiest path of controlling you is through fear. As my Grandmaster Simon used to say from Kung Fu, don't live in fear. Be the cause of everything. Don't be a reactionary to things. Okay? Hopefully that puts some light on this situation for you and everybody else. Hi, Andre. Do you see Eddie in real estate crack in USA in the next 2 years? Thanks in advance. Yeah, there's going to be all kinds of things. And now, of course, there we got all this fear mongering, like I said in the past thing. And it's going to be affecting prices in a big way. Now, same with the vehicles. There's a whole lot of product, but nobody's buying. So at one period of time, they're going to want to get rid of these things and move them out the door. And so as a result, if nobody's buying at these high prices, they're going to have to bring those prices down because they want to make money. Okay, so in the next 2 years, yes, they're going to be bringing those house prices down. This is why I keep stressing, don't buy right now. If you can, not advice, but kind of, there's going to be a moment in time when you're going to get houses and everything at rock bottom prices. Okay? So, yes, in the next 2 years. Thank you. Yeah, you elected a young World Economic Forum leader. You're so woke and love. Too many months to wait for any health services. 3 cards for UK in the next 6 months, please. Now, with energy, well, again, you shouldn't, I keep stating this on shows, never ever rely upon the people in power. There's nobody there to save you. The only one that is going to save you is you and how you react to things. Okay? This is why you take affirmative actions on your own behalf. Doesn't matter what they're doing, right? They're going to use fear. They're going to use wishful thinking and all that sort of thing to keep them in power. Don't rely upon that. Stop looking for the great savior to come and save you, especially Donald Trump or anybody else. Learn to navigate everything no matter what the assholes are doing. Okay? Trying to be nice with my language because this is YouTube. But we have to learn to do things on our own. No matter who's in power. 6 months, UK. It's not going to go well. There's going to be some rebuttals. There's going to be some interesting things that are going to be happening. Everybody's going to get caught up with the fear. Okay? And that's how they control you. Okay? Don't live in the fear. Think outside of the box. Look for other opportunities to do all the things that you need to be done for your own lifestyle. And go with that. Okay? The next 6 months for the world is going to be a shit show. Because we give them our power. Stop that. Okay? everybody's going to start to wake up. Okay? Thank you for that. Get a little preachy today. Sorry about that. Did we pass crypto bottom? I think so. I think there's a little bit more down. I did see the vision of 46,000. And then going back up. So yeah, great time to buy. If you bought at the top, sit on it. That's been my message all along. Buy it, store it safely, sit on it. Because it's going to take decades sometimes to realize your wealth. Okay? You've been sitting on our Bitcoin for, 10 some odd years?
Mm-hmm.
And we've done pretty good, even with all the ups and the downs. There was my wife reminded me the other day, I did have one of these moments that everybody's getting into. Oh! And she laughed at me. Know what you do? Nothing. You buy it, you store it in a safe place like a Treasure cold storage wallet for sale on our website, and you sit on it. Right? That's all you need to know. That's the secret sauce to crypto. Sit on it. Okay? Thank you for that question. Polygon and Stacks in 2050. I think Polygon's going to do pretty good. Overall, it's a pretty good project. They got some good things going on. If you're sitting on some Polygon, keep sitting on it. In 2050, what's it going to look like? Oh boy. I think they're going to be changing themselves around. They're going to be reimagining their space in the world, and that they're still going to be around. Don't get me wrong. I'm picking up that they're still going to be around, but they're going to be changing in a great way. So be alert to changes with the coin and all that sort of thing. I do think it's going to be put together with some other cryptocurrencies in the near future. By 2050, it's probably going to be changed so much from what it is today to what it will be. That's quite a bit of time. I'd be like old by then. So keep alert. I think it's still going to be kind of there, but change drastically in that period of time. Okay? So keep sitting on it. Be alert to changes, and you're going to be just fine. Hi, some say 2025 may be very so-so for crypto because governments may make it so. Then, again, we're getting into this question of fear. Why aren't you buying more? Not financial advice, of course. Stop worrying about what they're going to do. Start worrying about what you're going to do. And do the opposite to everybody else. And then you're going to be just fine. Okay? Kind of keep pounding this into everybody's head. Okay? You want 3 cards on that? Yeah, they're going to do all kinds of stupid things. Yeah. High Labor just won the UK election. Do you see them serving their full 5 years? Oh, yeah. They will. They're it's kind of like how we do things in Canada, because we got this thinking that a complete change in our political landscape will make the difference, and then you find out that it's the same old crap, right? For what, 10 years you were conservative, I believe, if I'm remembering that correctly. And it was a shit show, right? So everybody's pissed off at that, and they went the other way. Kind of like what we did here in Manitoba. We all went NDP, which is kind of similar to the Labor thing, because everybody's fed up with the Conservatives, and they're all pissed off at the Liberals. So they all jumped ship on those things and went NDP in Manitoba, and that'll do its thing. And we have to give each and every party time to screw up in a huge way. And yes, they are going to be doing the full 5 years. Sorry. XRP, when will it be 70 US cents? 42 now. 2026. 2025, maybe? It's going to be a tough fight. They're going to be getting through that law court case thing soon enough, and then we're going to start to see it go up in a big way. I think it's going to be, I still see that $4 or $5 XRP for a short period of time in the next year or so. Okay? So if you're sitting on it, keep sitting on it. Thank you. Can I get a reading on Avalanche? Avalanche. Not a bad cryptocurrency. I think I have a tiny bit somewhere. Can't remember what wallet I have it in. It's not on an exchange. I can tell you that much. I think the health is going to be wonky for the next little while, for the next month, because the whole market is going to be all over the road. Not to worry. I think Avalanche is going to be just fine. It's going to be a bit of a struggle for all other cryptocurrencies, including Avalanche, for the next month. So just buy more when it's low, if you can, if you want to, and just sit on it. This month is going to be a bit of a shit show. I think that'll be the new title of today's show. When death of dollar and euro. It's happening now. It will completely go away. They will reboot it in some way in the next year or so. It keeps losing value, and they try to keep control of us with the dollar. And we have to be smart and get our cryptocurrency so that they no longer have power over us. And so that it won't be something that we have to worry about. Oh, the US dollar went bye-bye. Okay, I have my crypto. This is why you don't put everything in fiat money, right? All the essential stuff. Everything else should be in crypto, gold, and silver. So we're still on that road. We're in the middle of it. So there's that too. Okay, thank you. But some more gold and silver. Also platinum. DC metals go down again. To buy more. Yes, I do. I think in the next month we're going to start to see metals start to go down in a little bit because everything's fluctuating for the next month, and that's putting it mildly. Yeah, buy it, store it. There's going to be a moment in the next week or two that we're going to be starting to see those prices come down a little bit, and that you can buy some more. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Brad. Hi, Andre and Yvonne. Cliff High's data is suggesting that a huge tension release will occur around the 15th of July. What did the cards say about a major event around the middle of the month? Yeah, we talked about this already, and I think it was more financial thing. I think Cliff High's thing was something to do with vapor trails and all that sort of thing with planes and something crashing and going boom. So it's all interconnected, and I do think something's going to be happening probably in a war-like situation. Not nuclear war, not Third World War, which is going to shake everything. At an instance, like something, a missile flying and hitting something can cause the markets and everything to go funny, right? Because people are fearful. I think it's just going to be something that's going to be instantaneous, like a something hitting the ground and causing panic. That's basically what I'm picking up, and it's going to be affecting the financial markets in a big way. Even though they're not connected in any way, but it will shake everything again financially. So there's going to be a good moment in time to buy up your cryptos and your gold and your silver and all that sort of thing at that period of time. So probably the 15th, probably going back to the gold silver thing from the last question, probably the timing for everything going splat, and then you can buy it from there. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. You didn't answer part of my question. When will we peak of a bull run, if any? Next bull run is probably going to be going on for about a year and a half.
Peak.
The peak. I don't know. About a year. Keep saying that. It's about a year.
Peak.
The peak. Is 64K Bitcoin low you have seen in Canadian? No, that's American. But it's going to be for a short period of time. Yesterday I kept seeing 46,000. I think it's 50 something right now. So in the next little it's probably going to go down to 46K. What do? You buy more. And then after that it's going to the whales have amazingly bought all the Bitcoin that everybody sold the other day. It's the oldest trick in the book. But yeah, 46,000 in the next month. Okay? And then up again. Yeah, Silver Geek, I'll give you a 3-card reading. So health-wise, you're going to be doing just fine for the next week or two. You're going to be getting into new things. You're going to do some more physical activity of some sort. Financially, you're going to be a little bit down. You're not doing all the things that are necessary to gain financial situation for yourself. There's opportunities around you. But that's okay. You can get through it. And you're going to be averting some type of disastrous situation with people that are around you. Okay? So you're going to see something coming with friends and family and coworkers. Go, oh, I know how to turn that around. Beep. And you got to do something or say something, and it's going to be turning everything around. So be ready for that. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. These chains. 3 cards for Labor Leader Keir Starmer to be replaced. Oh, you don't like this guy? Again, he doesn't really matter. Whoever's in power does not matter. I'm hoping you're catching on to that. No, he's not going to be replaced. He's going to be continuing with everything. I think he's going to take a little bit of a backseat to something else, though. Okay? And they're going to repaint him in some way to make him look even better than what he was. He can dress him up, just can't take him nowhere. That's what Tony just said. He's a politician. He's going to be fine. You're just going to have to find ways around him. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out.
That was it.
That was it for today. So the moral of the question, or the story today, is don't live in fear. Find your own power. Don't give your power away to leaders. Okay? Because they don't care about you. And once we all realize that, you're going to be much better off. Okay, with that said, I care about you. So if you'd like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to psychicreadingsboundary.com where all that information is there. If you'd like a personal healing with my Reiki Master Wife, that information is there as well. If you like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, we have the Treasure Cold Storage Wallet for sale at our website as well. If you should happen to purchase anything from us, I know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase. I guess that's it. Make sure you come in for tomorrow at 10 o'clock a.m. Central. And until then, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.